Hey guys, so thanks for joining me today. I'm still sick. I'm going to the doctor today. I wasn't planning on filming today, but I was like, you know what? Screw it. Let's do it because some of my favorites or standouts for the week are something I'm wearing today. So I was like, don't y'all want to see it on my face? Why not, right? So before we get started, I just have to let you all know that if you're ever having a bad day and you just need to cheer up, and feel better about yourselves, you can always come watch a video of mine because I am one of the worst nail people in the world. I have like no patience for nails or baking. I'll just throw that in there. You'll sometimes see one hand painted, one not. You'll sometimes just see the parts that I've painted and I haven't even cleaned up yet. Believe it or not, I've actually cleaned up today and like, I'm not doing any more. I'm just sick of this. I just hate it. You know what I mean? And this one's even trickier to work with. I'll tell you what it is. It's L'Oreal's Matter of Fact. I got it back in the fall when they released their matte collections. The good thing is that this polish, it's not a favorite, but I just want to share with you. Why not? That's what we're here for, right? That the polish dries really quickly. But the bad part is it's like, that could be bad too if you ain't a pro like me. All right, standouts for the week. Let's get started. Okay, so today I was not even going to wear makeup. I wasn't even going to wear makeup. And then I put one thing on and then it made me like want to experiment with other things I haven't played with before. So I was trying out this foundation that I hadn't tried before, or at least not this version of it, I don't think, which is the Bare Minerals. It's their Bare Minerals foundation. It says 1G light with an SPF of 15. So I was trying this out today. I think this is an old packaging. I don't know. I used to wear Bare Minerals several years ago. I used to wear it. And I can't say I ever loved it. Like, I remember the very first time I tried it, I hated it. And then, like, I tried it again because I saw some of my friends, their skin looked really pretty and natural, but they were wearing that. And I was like, what? Let me try it again. So I tried the matte version. And then I ended up thinking, okay, like, this ain't bad. I wouldn't. Okay, anyway, so my point is, I tried it and I didn't like it. It had a very powdery feel to it. It definitely accentuated, like didn't accentuate, it just didn't do anything for my pores. Like all my dry areas still looked dry, which that's why I'm very careful about powders because I have dry skin in the winter. Anyway, so that happened. I didn't put any concealer on. I'm telling you, I was not planning on filming today at all. Usually when I plan to film, I like try to do a full coverage routine, you know, do the whole works. And today I didn't. And I was like, yeah, screw it. You know what? I just felt like talking to you guys regardless. So you get to see a lot of my little acne scar for the little breakout I had recently. Anyway, so that's because I have been trying a primer I've tried in the past, and I wasn't sure if it broke me out or not. But this is the primer I had on before, and my pores still looked bad even with that stuff. So I was like, ugh. But I had already put on like all this stuff, like my skincare and everything. I was like, man, I hate to waste that. My skincare is expensive, you know? So I was like, let me see if I can make this work. So I used Max Fix Plus. I'm sorry this sounds like so like all over the place, but Max Fix Plus, and it saved me. I like spritzed a generous amount on my face and it saved me. Like after that, I took my Real Technique sponge. Why didn't I bring it? And like after I spritzed my face, it really hydrated it nicely. So then I just went in with my wet Real Technique sponge, forgot what they call it, and you know, pressed everything in. And then I was like, oh nice, it looks like I don't have makeup on anymore. Good. Like I'd rather have that look than have this look. So I was like, cool. So maybe now I can play with some other things. I don't know. So I was like, I don't know. I just don't want to leave it like that. So I was like, let's start experimenting. So I started experimenting with some things. So, and I had this blush from them called Balance, and I'm wearing it today, and it is beautiful, isn't it? Like, I know I have like a very summery look on my face today, but I was like, I don't know, I was just feeling it, and I just kept going with it. You know what I mean? So, it's called Balance, and it's so pretty. Like, I saw it, and I was just like, oh, like, I'm usually like, I'm just not like a loose powder or loose anything type of person, because again, it takes more time, and I'm so patient. So that's the way it looks like in there. And I was like, wow, that's actually a very beautiful color. One of the types of colors I love. And I know a lot of you all that watch me love these colors too. So I was like, you know what? Let me play with this a little bit. Isn't that beautiful? It's like a warm peach color. I don't know. It's just so pretty. It's like a mix of like, it's like a mix of rose and peach or something. You know what I mean? Like not, I guess almost coral, but it's very warm and feels nice. And as you can see here, I'm kind of blending it out with just my finger alone, and it's doing pretty nicely. So, and I remember back in the day, I've worn their blushes. They're all over face colors, you know, for warmth, I think they call it, or something like that. And I did like those a lot. So that's really pretty. And I was like, you know what? I'm putting this on today, baby. I don't know if they still have this color balance, but the formula is nice, and we'll see how it wears today. Yeah, I just put it on today. But like the way I think of it is like when the product, I'm like, wow, or like I'm just really like, you know what I mean? Like when you try something, you're really impressed right away. That's a standout to me. You know what I mean? And there's other things that it's like, and the reason I mentioned them in the weekly favorites is because I just don't know how often I'm going to use this brush for the rest of the month. So I figure, gotta talk about it in a weekly favorite. You know, blushes and lipstick, you just don't know. All right, moving on to the lip color I'm wearing today. I really like it. It's Milani's Candied Toffees. Candy Toffees. I don't know if they still have this, but it's really pretty. Very warm. It almost looks brown there. And I remember when I first looked at it, I was like, huh. But I like neutrals. I like warm, you know, brown, peach, orange, toasted colors. So I was like, but you know, on the lips, a lot more orange comes through. It looks beautiful. I was like, wow, this is going to be gorgeous for the summer. And here we are in the winter, and it's like about to snow tomorrow here in Houston. I'm like, but I really like it. I have a total summer look on my face today. Glowy and summery. And it smells nice. This color right here that they put here is totally different than the way it looks, but I really like it. Isn't it beautiful? Okay, moving on. Almost done. A couple more things and we're done. I know I've talked about this in the past, but I have new subscribers, so I figure why not? I doubt they're going to go through all my old videos. So I'll just talk about it quickly. It's from IT Cosmetics. It's their Vitality Lip Blush Butter in Pillow. I've been wearing this color a lot recently because I've been pulling a lot of neutrals. I haven't worn makeup a lot this week because I've been sick. So there's Pillow. And I love these lip butters, and the reason to talk about them so much is because they don't cause my lips to get chapped. They're very hydrating. They have a lot of nice ingredients in there, such as vitamins E, vitamins K, I believe, jojoba or jojoba oil, grapeseed oil. I don't remember what else, but like IT Cosmetics is known for like putting really nice products in there, and they're a cruelty-free brand too, and paraben-free. So that's, I mean, I think they're $21, so they're expensive, but if you have the budget for it, or you're just like a lip junkie person, I mean, hey, you know. So, and I believe they only have 3 colors. So they have Pillow, and then they have these other 2 colors, which I'll just show you anyways. This is called In Love, and I've worn In Love a couple times this week, actually. Actually, a few times. I've worn it quite a bit. I almost was going to wear it today. Actually, I did wear it briefly. That's In Love, and that's Pillow. Pillow and In Love. In Love is just like a wash of like a rose color. And then Darling I have. I think that's all they have in their collection. So Darling is a lot more of a berry, a wash of berry. So that's Darling, Pillow, and In Love. And we're almost done. Something else that I was like really impressed with this week is Physicians Formula Youthful Wear in the color Translucent. It's a matte finish. This is very, it reminds me, it's the first thing I thought about was, wow, this reminds me of like a high-end powder. Now, it has a very beautiful, like, for example, I'll put it right here. I'm putting it over wrinkly areas. Right there. It has a very nice, finely milled, soft consistency to it, like that type of a feel. Now, I put it in different areas, like dry spots, so it's not magic of a powder, because I can't say that it like hides the fact that that spot is dry, like, you know, like my Holy Grail powder that I just put up recently. I'll link that below if you want to see my Holy Grail powder. But this is still a very nice powder, considering it's drugstore and probably around $10 or something from Physicians Formula. So the last thing I wanted to talk about was just explain a little bit more about this Prestige Primer. It's the last thing I'm going to talk about today. My friend Alyssa, she doesn't do YouTube or anything, but about a year ago or 9 months ago or so, she recommended to try this out because the primer I've been using recently, you'll see my foundation routine, or it should already be posted. Well, yeah, it posted Tuesday. It's Prestiged Primed and Ready. I think it's like $12 or $14. It's kind of expensive for drugstore, but I got a coupon with it from HEB in Texas. Anyways, so I wanted to I was like, God, I need to use like a drugstore primer or something. I don't want to waste all my good stuff like on an everyday basis, you know? So I pulled this sucker out again. I stopped using it last year because I wasn't sure if it was the item that was causing me to break out. So I stopped using it, but it's nice. And I've been using it this week and it hasn't broken me out. So I don't know what it was that broke me out that year, because I've been also using the Physicians Formula one and it didn't break me out either. So that's what it looks like. It has that silicone feel. And it says, you know, it's this one, they say it's supposed to smooth out fine lines and diminish pores. I can't say it like hides my pores. It doesn't. But it kind of helps fill them in a little bit, you know? And it does give a very smooth, soft finish. So I like that about it. And like, this will be a nice drugstore option for like an everyday use. And then when I want to, you know, look as great as I can look with the products I have, I'm going to use like my favorite, absolute favorite, like products, you know? But I think this is a nice drugstore option. It reminds me of Smashbox. They have, I think it's their Photo Ready, Smashbox Photo Ready, or I forgot what it's called, but it reminds me of that. It feels just like that. It's very silicone feeling. So if you like that kind of stuff, then this is a nice affordable option for you. Anyways, that's the end of my Thursday thrillers. Thank you all for hanging out with me. I'm glad I had you all to talk to today. Tell me what the products are that stood out to you this week. Any like you guys, like I said, anything that just really impressed you this week. And that's it. We'll see each other in the next video. Leave all your comments, requests, or anything down below. And hopefully the next time I talk to you guys, I will be healed with medicine. All right, bye guys.